Welcome, everyone. I'll be giving another few minutes to let y'all join. And if the audio is okay, please comment that down below. Would love to hear if my audio is okay. Hello, Alexandra. How are you? And Alexandra, is the audio okay? Conscious Morning, Vanessa. And Vanessa as well. Yeah, if you have a chance to let me know if the audio is okay, that would be great. I'm trying to feel better. Thank you for sharing, Alexandra. If you want to talk about it, you can as well. I mean, we're always here for you. But if not, that's okay too. We'll be going through the session together. How are you all in this present moment? And I think, Alexander, you shared, but if you have a different answer now, because this now is different than now before, feel free to share. Alexandra, Vanessa, whoever else is here. If you also want to comment and take a second as we're just being present, I'm not going to say waiting, as we're being present, about this moment, I want you all to type also something that you're grateful for. Anything you're grateful for, type that down below. Well, I'm not sure if it's down or to the side for you all, but for me, it's a side. And Alexandra, a little sad. Well, thank you so much for sharing, Alexandra. Very, very grateful. Sending all the conscious vibrations your way. Truly, I'm very grateful that you are so open. I mean, you sharing that itself is a superpower. Being transparent, being open is a beautiful, beautiful superpower. I think it's one of the strongest things out there. So You truly are doing wonders by sharing this. Thank you. And something which hopefully could help you, and I've learned this from Eckhart Tolle, a spiritual teacher. It's the idea that the world is not here to make us happy, but it's here to challenge us. So I've kind of transformed that or modified that to both the outer world as well as the inner world. So that's your mind, even. Right? It's not here to make you happy. It can be a beast of its own, the mind itself. But as we all know here, and I've kind of mentioned this before, we're not the body, we're not the mind. And so it's important to, I mean, going back to that quote I just mentioned about Eckhart Tolle, it's these challenges that help us grow. You see, it's these challenges that help us truly get stronger. I mean, just think about it. Even, I'm not flexing by means, but even, let's say this muscle, for instance, the little one that I have, or anyways, not the point. In order to grow stronger and get those muscles, you need to stretch them. There needs to be pain. There needs to be challenges. If you're not challenging the body, there's no growth, there's no strength. The same thing applies to this world around us. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. As I've learned from Eckhart Tolle himself, in fact, these quote unquote negative moments or people and so on are actually here as a blessing, because these are what helps us grow stronger. If anything, it's even, as Eckhart Tolle says, it's an even better opportunity to become spiritual or meditative or present. Because when you're all around this, let's say, beautiful, calm, very nice environment, you're almost kind of overly comfortable, overly comfortable. So, yes, hopefully that helps, Alexandra. And Joanne, hello, how are you? Welcome. I don't think I've seen you before. Where are you from, Joanne? Kristen, welcome. Grateful that you're here. Charmaine, hello. Also very grateful that you're here. I love the love. I love you all sending love to each other. It's a beautiful thing. As this name itself, as Bijan, I'm sure y'all know him, gave this name, Loving Now Foundation. Right? It's all that we have is this now, and it's our choice to express love for that. So very grateful for the love that you all are showing each other. And Connecticut, okay, very cool, Joanne. I was actually from originally, where I grew up on Long Island, New York. So not too far away. There was a ferry that went straight from, it was Port Jeff to, forget what part of Connecticut, but some part of Connecticut. And in the next minute, we'll start. Excuse me. And appreciate y'all's patience as well as presence and just being here in the now. Oh, Manhattan. That is very cool. Yeah, I'm from out east, Long Island. And Vanessa, Central California. Very nice. I was born from Long Island, New York, but I was born in the Bay Area, so maybe similar place. Thank you all for being here in the now. Very, very grateful. Very grateful. In the next 30 seconds, we will start. And I was telling the others earlier, no, we have not started yet, Zakwan. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Ocean. I love this. I truly do. Y'all just showing the love to each other. Amazing. Amazing. Y'all are beautiful beings, truly. And so in the next 21 seconds, we shall begin. Oh, okay. Long Island's where we go for the ocean. Yes. Yeah, we got a beautiful, beautiful beaches out there. Very much so, Joanne. Jones Beach and Robert Moses. Wow, brings back memories. And I was telling the others as we're about to start, excuse me, got a task for y'all, which is very simple, but I want you to either out loud or in the chat or in the mind. So there's nothing strict about that. Would love to hear how you are in this present moment. So comment that down below, or say it out loud to yourself or to whoever's near you, or just say it in the mind. And I'll give you another quick second to do that if you want to type it as well. Okay. And now, before we start, similar thing, but we're going to do a gratitude moment to get us going. So take a quick second to either type down below, or to say it out loud, or say it in your mind. Something that you're grateful for in this present moment. Hello, Cam. Welcome. Grateful that you're here. And as you all are maybe thinking or just reflecting on that gratitude that you have, I would love to express what I'm grateful for, and that is this present moment. This present moment is all that I have, all that we have, and all that we will ever have. So I'm always grateful for it. Yes. I'm glad you made it, Cam, and with that we're going to start. So a couple of quick pointers I'm going to express now itself, so I won't have to say it again, or I might say it once as a reminder. But as we're doing this meditation, would definitely recommend having a straight back. It's very optimal for a good posture as well as just being present. And thank you for sharing, Joanne. Love that. Love that, Vanessa. Thank you. So having a straight back. If you maybe want to roll your shoulders, that's also great. Roll it forward, roll it backwards. Do whatever you have to do to just get nice and stretched out. Even something else I'd recommend is using your wrists. Stretch it out like this. So squeeze as hard as you can, and then open, squeeze, open, and then do it the opposite direction. Just let all the energy get released from the joints. You'll find a natural relaxation that happens as you do that. Same thing if you want to stand even now, that's also fine. Give yourself 21 seconds or so to stretch. More importantly, be present. I also do have allergies, so don't hopefully mind the little running nose or sniffles that I have. It's a beautiful realization I kind of had recently, and it's something I'll quickly share. I mean, out here it's very rainy and cloudy. It's been cloudy for the past decent amount of time. The past week or so in Austin, Texas, which is surprising. But anyways, it's that duality, right? The sunny brightness and the dark cloudiness, the rain. But what transcends both dualities is acceptance. When you accept both as they are, you will find, as Vanessa beautifully said, joy in both. So now that y'all are stressed out, I want you to give me a quick second, please. I'll be right with you. Thank you all for being present, and thank you for sharing the gratitudes. Alexandra as well. So with that, let's get in position, get in posture. So there isn't going to be any sort of serious rules and strictness about how you should sit. Definitely comfort is going to be important. But I would recommend, like I said earlier, to have a straight back. Face will be tilted up. If you want to sit cross-legged, that'll be great again for just focus. And then keeping your hands open like this on your lap. And these are just recommendations. So I'll give you a quick second as well to get into that mode. And now that we're all situated, let us close the eyes, and for the duration of the practice, we will keep the eyes closed till the end when I say open the eyes. So just a reminder on that. Keep the eyes closed. And as the eyes are closed, I want you to take some nice deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Take your own time and pace and do 3 more of those on your own. And as the eyes are closed. And once you've finished those 3 deep breaths, resume normal breathing. So as you inhale through your nose, you want to exhale through your nose and just breathe normally as you do. I'm going to start now with the body scan. So starting off at the top of the head, focus on the top of the head. This will include your little bit of forehead, a little bit of back head, side head, and top head. So the top, whole top. You're going to slowly scan your way down to the eyes. Feel the eyes. And as we do this scan, even continue the meditation, a quick pointer for y'all is to realize that you will have certain feelings, whether it's physical or emotional. Sounds might occur from the outside, inside, thoughts even. But just realize that every time you get caught up with any of these things, to gently let go and resume that focus on the guiding. Very gently. And also, every time you catch yourself distracted, that is a beautiful thing, because that is when you're truly present, as well as when you're focusing on the guiding. And so there will be no need to be harsh or angry or upset every time you notice you're getting distracted with any of these things. They are the most beautiful moments, actually. So just know that. Now continue towards the nose. Feel the sensation of the nose, the cheeks around the nose. The lips, the chin. Let's go back towards the ears. The back of the head. Slowly going down as you pass the neck. And then the shoulders. The traps. So the traps are essentially this muscle that's like the top back, I guess, to keep it simple. which kind of connects to your neck. Feel that sensation. Now work your way around to the upper chest. And then work your way towards the shoulders and the arms. So we're talking triceps, biceps. Then towards the elbows, forearms. And now towards the hands. Feel the aliveness of the hands, the sensation, the vibration. Slowly work your way back, up the arms towards the shoulder. Go towards the upper chest, now towards the middle chest or the whole chest area. That includes your pecs, so like this area. Focus on that sensation, and then your abs, or stomach, that is. Then we're going to wrap our way around towards the middle back, lower back. Now your hip, as well as your glute or your bum, or your butt. And then the same part towards the front area of your hip. Scanning down towards and past the thighs, that includes the hamstrings and quadriceps or the quads. Gently passing the knees. Now the bottom leg, or as I like to call it, the shin, as well as the calves. And then at your own pace and time, focus on the feet. We'll pass the ankles and then the feet. And just stay focused on the feet for some time. Feel the aliveness, the vibrations, the energy by the feet. Take your time. And now, bring the attention towards the breath. Find the spot of rising and falling breathing sensations. So this can be your nose. This can be your neck. This can be your chest. This can be your stomach. Wherever that focus of spot of rising or falling sensation is, just rest your focus there for some time. Be present. And now that you have that focus, I want you to focus on the breath. And as you inhale, you can count 1 if you want and if it helps. As you exhale, you can count 2 and then continue that count until you reach, let's just say 10, or pick a number, 8, 12, maybe tops, nothing more than 12. And then once you reach that number, you'll go back to 1 and continue that on your own. Just a reminder the eyes are closed, and if you find the mind wandering, that is okay. You're just going to very gently let go and resume the focus back to the breath and back to the count. Take your time with this. For those of you joining just now, or even for those of you that have already started, just what we're doing right now is focusing on the breath and counting them as we inhale 1, as we exhale 2. And just a reminder for y'all that are already doing this that it's okay to get distracted, and that if you do, that's a beautiful thing, and that you just caught yourself. And then you let go, and then resume the focus. You got this. And now, with the eyes still closed, I want you to let go of that focus and count on the breath. And see if you can notice some sounds from the outside. Anything. It can be the sound of your breath, the sound of me talking, the sound of some background noise, anything. Just observe that one sound and then focus on that for now. Now, if possible, depending on how quiet the area is, and even there, I'm sure there is sounds that are present if you can just pay attention to it. Shift the focus to another distinct sound. And now see if you can observe that same sound without labeling it. So let's say you hear your breath. Instead of telling yourself, I'm focusing on my breath or I hear my breath, just sense it without labeling. And now again, if possible, shift the focus to a third thing, anything that it can be, but distinct. So not something that's the same as the first or second. And this time again, I want you to not label when you hear the sound. Just listen. I'm sure you all know this. When someone's talking, it's very possible to just listen without labeling what they're saying or even questioning or whatever. So it's the same practice here. Just listen to that sound, the third sound, and then focus on it without labeling. Now we're going to shift the focus to the nose and see if you can smell something. You might be in the room or living room area, wherever it might be. There will be some distinct smell for sure. It doesn't have to be as obvious as a cooking smell. It can be anything. So anything that you smell, just observe that. It can even be the air. Now shift the focus to the tongue or the mouth and see if you can observe any tastes in the mouth. And this doesn't necessarily mean that you just have eaten or you have to have food in your mouth. There will be some taste in the tongue. I can guarantee you that. The taste in the mouth itself, maybe even. We're just so used to it not present that we're not even aware of that taste. Feel it. Feel the roof of the mouth of the tongue to just sense that taste. Take your time. And then at your own pace and time, before you open the eyes, I want you to say one thing out loud or in your mind that you are grateful for in this present moment. And then at your own pace and time, you're going to very gently open the eyes. Do it very gently. And then whatever you're looking at, whether it's me or the environment, the computer, the phone, whatever you're using, just observe it very slowly, like you're just opening the eyes gradually, and then observe it without labeling again. Just observe it as it is. Thank you all for being present in this practice together. I very much appreciate you being a part of the session. And you can reflect on that experience as well as you're sitting in place, as you're stretching, getting ready to get up, get going with the day. Take your time with that, and I'll be here for another few minutes to answer any questions or anything. I'm here. I'm present. Would love to hear about the experience, what you maybe said that you're grateful for, how the session was. I'm seeing a lot of familiar faces from the last time, so how was this session maybe compared to the other? Love to open up the floor to that. Take your time again with this. Yes, Joanne. And it's okay. Something I've learned, Joanne, actually, is that thank you, everyday goddess. I've learned that it's okay sometimes to label. I mean, it's the mind that will do it. Thank you, William, for being a part of this. It's the mind that will immediately label something. You see, when you see a red car, for instance, oh, it's a red car. But as you start practicing it, eventually you'll notice it's a process, right? So it's not an overnight thing, but you'll notice that you'll start sensing and observing with before labeling. And then eventually the label will come, and it's okay. But it's all about practicing that. And it doesn't mean that you can't label at all, that you shouldn't label. But it's important to realize that you're here to sense first and observe. That's it. Bringing awareness to everything that you do. Cam, awesome. I'm very grateful. Thank you, Everyday Goddess, for sharing that as well. Beautiful, beautiful words from you, beautiful beings. I'm very grateful for the presence that you have here. You being a part of this, it's an indication of how much awareness means to you and how essential this is for all of us. And you all are doing not only a blessing for yourselves, but for the world, being present. It's all about us awakening together, just being present. So thank you. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you, Vanessa. You all are beautiful, beautiful people. And namaste, Alexandra. Very grateful. And if you have any questions about anything, who I am, what I do, uh, anything, this meditation, feel free to ask. Alexandra. Yes, very grateful for this community, Kristen, as well. Yes, so I am on both TikTok and Instagram. I will, as well as YouTube. So I'll probably just send those in right now. So same at. That is my Instagram as well as TikTok. And let me find my YouTube channel. I do have meditations and things like that there as well. And that is the YouTube channel. I make very similar content on there, similar to Bijan as well. So he's an inspiration. Cam, I'm glad. If you need that nap, then definitely go for it. I've come to realize that you either will feel energized or tired from this session, and that's okay. Both there's no better or worse, and it's all about realizing how. If you're feeling tired, that means it's an indication that you're now aware of how the body needs some rest. So please tend to that, Cam. Thank you for sharing. And yes, Joanne, both the TikTok and Instagram content, very similar to Bijan again. He's been an inspiration on this path. I'm very grateful. He's a brother. Any other questions, Dale? I will be ending this very shortly. Thank you, Kristen. My body's taking me. I love that. I love that. And something I've been practicing recently, I just want to share with y'all, was absolutely Cam. Was just something I realized on this journey is, again, it's not that you have to, it's just something I'm sharing. Great. Thank you, Charmaine. Sending you conscious vibrations for the conscious night. And something I've realized is, excuse me, awesome, Alexandra. And it's really just saying, instead of my body, I've started saying the body. Instead of saying my computer, the computer. And the only reason for that is because it helps to create that distance, detachment even, with whatever you're calling as my. Because I realized this, again, just through experience, that whenever we say my to a lot of things, it's essentially this identity or attachment that's created unconsciously. And it's a part of you. And it creates an egoic attachment, to say the least. So practicing saying the will help really for that and create that distance. Thank you, Alexandra. Love that, KM. Love that. That honestly kind of made this. I mean, just like every moment that's beautiful. Cam, that was amazing. I love that. The mind likes the detachment idea. You connected. See, that's important. I've realized this. It's important to be attached to nothing but connected to all. I'm sure you can resonate with that. Joanne, much love. Make an awesome rest of your day. And Cam, that was beautiful. Great, y'all. Thank you all so much again for being a part of this session, and very grateful that you all were here present. If y'all didn't have any other questions or comments or anything, yeah, connection. It's a process, right? It's a process, and that's where meditation will help. Or even just doing what I like to call presence practicing, right? So some of the things we did today, like just paying attention to the different sounds, that will help you be connected. Thank you, Kristen. Make an awesome day, everyone. Make it awesome. And with that, make it a great day. Take this joyfully. Presence. Let's do a real quick breath together. Let's do one more. Stay conscious. Exhale. Exhale.